Yes, it's happening again. Not as good of a price, but all right. All right. Here we go. Hey, Pipe. Y'all are like a bunch of addicts. I'm gonna lower my chair because if I lower my chair, then it seems like then I'm in frame. All right. So let's see what we've got. Now it's a little weird right now because you're not gonna be able to access it yet, but I'm gonna tell everybody how to access some of these. All right. I want everybody right now to go to cdmcigars.com. cdmcigars.com. Charlie Delta Mary Cigars.com. All one word. I want everybody to go there. Now, is anybody looking for a bag of Anso to bed? Or a tin of Anso to bed, or Dunbar, or Peacehaven? It was no, not Peacehaven. Margate, Cardiff, Woodbridge. Yep. Anybody looking for those? Go to cdmcigars.com and click on tobacco. Tell me if you get an error. Tell me if you get an error. If you get an error, then I'm going to help you get these tobaccos. I'm going to help you get these before anybody else gets them. cdmcigars.com. What you should be seeing is an error when you click tobaccos. Let me know if that's what you see. Okay. Yep. Yeah, long time, Walter. How you doing, man? Let's get back to the 8mm. I just like the 8mm. I don't know why. All right, so all right. So Piper 69, is there something specific you want? Because I've got tins. I'll give you the rundown of tins that I see available. And so to bed, Dunbar, Margate, Pembroke. Those are the tins available. Their bags are also available. Very good. The bags are also available, but they have bags of Brighton. They have bags of Blackpool, Cardiff, and Woodbridge. Is anybody? Let me make sure that they're still available. Is anybody looking for one of those? I mean, it's very limited stock, so you got to let me know quick, and I'll tell you how to get there. Woodbridge. Okay, perfect. All right. So where you clicked on the website and it says error, the Piper 69, you're gonna want to type. I wonder if I can do this in chat. Can I type something? Am I able to type something? Oh, yep, I can. Error. It should be www.cdmcigars.com/shop/pipe-tobacco. Once you see that, after tobacco, do a /. So /, and this I'm going to show you exactly. I'm going to show you exactly what to put. That's what you got to put. That's what. Let me take that stupid. That's what you got to put. See, there's one left. You just got to put that in there. I'll hold this up. You let me know when you got it typed in. It's at Hey Peacemaker, it's at CDM Cigars, but you got to tell me what you want, because I don't think every time you try to access their tobacco section, it screws up. So I'm helping one guy out right now get Woodbridge. Piper 69, did you get that? All right. So you see this website, Peacemaker? Type all that same stuff, but instead of Woodbridge, type in Tilbury. I know, Piper 69. Just bear with it. I don't know if it's your computer as much as it's the website. Yeah, there's only one of these. So unfortunately, it's just whoever gets it. Let me see if there's anything else on here. So here's what's left, but you're not going to be able to access this part of their site. Just trust me. So now for this one, the website, you just see the difference. It says 2 ounce 10. All right, so that one says 2 ounce 10. So you would just have to change that. So that one's bed, 2 ounce 10. I wish I could, Peacemaker. I already squeezed out my budget. But if you click on pipe tobacco, it'll give you the error, and it will go ahead and give you the majority of that web address. You'll just have to fill in the rest. I wish I could just type in this thing. Share. Copy link. I don't know if I can copy a link. No, that's not what I want to do. No. Dang it. How do you type in this stupid chat thing? Oh, there you go. Then do that. If you can just type in the... Perfect. That's much easier than what I was doing. Yeah, so... Oh. Oh, just can't... Look at you. Look at you. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so what you're saying is if I type in "and so to bed" on the website, whoops. Let's see. So if I type "and so," I should have something else, to bed. Okay. Nice. All right, so just go in there and type "and so to bed," and it's going to bring you a whole bunch up. Oh, perfect. Nice. Nice. Piper 69. Piper 69, I know you were looking for that Woodbridge. And Peacemaker, I did not see any Tilbury. I did not see any Tilbury, Peacemaker. In fact, I even called for it. So that's the trick. Piper 69, I'm sorry to hear it. Trying. My apologies. Oh, good. Earl Pipe, good job. Way to get you some market. So, CDMcigars.com, go to their website and put in the search. Just search "and so to bed" or Margate. Earl, great pickup, man. Great pickup. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for the Yabo and the review. I can't wait to see what you think compared to Pembroke. I'm excited about that one. Let's see if they still... There's still a bag of Blackpool if anybody's looking for an aromatic um, in the Esoterica line. Looks like Cardiff is out of stock. Boom. Pacemaker. Get it. I mean, I know not everybody's going to get what they want, but you know what? There's a lot of people right now clicking that tab and not actually being able to jump in here. You get it. Tony, you got it all day long, man. So just go into CDM Cigars, go into the search bar. Who said that? Where can I give kudos? Yes, Piperhead. Piperhead let us all know. So Piperhead told us, go to CDM Cigars and type in the search for, And So to Bed or something like that, or Margate, and it'll bring up some of these tobaccos. That was awesome. Good job. So these aren't going to go as fast. I told y'all there was more drops coming. I told you. I did call them when I noticed their site was down. So the good thing is that I was able to confirm no Penzance or Stonehaven today, but at least everybody was able to get something. That was pretty cool. All right, so CDM Cigars, I think. Let's see what else they've got. Ooh, looks like Margate's going out of stock. Yeah, boom. That's right. Yeah, I think that's almost it. I think that's about. Yep. I think the only thing left, there's a bag of Dunbar, it looks like. There's a bag of Dunbar. There's some Pembroke tins, some Margate tins. So, God, I hope my boss doesn't find out how much I've been doing tobaccos. You did, man. Right at the right time. It can happen. So And So to Bed 10, Dunbar 10. Dunbar bag, Margate, and Pembroke. Hey, Geek Piper. CDM Cigars. Go into the search on CDM Cigars. Type in Margate. CDM Cigars. But type in Margate. If you click on the tobacco tab, you're not going to get there. It's erroring out. Let me see if it's still erroring out. Yeah, it's still erroring out. So you got to go to show you. Oh, wrong thing. All right, so you got to go up to the top of their website and type in. So type in Esoterica, search, and it'll bring you here. If you click on tobaccos, pipe tobaccos, it's going to give you an error. It's crazy. Craziest thing I've ever seen. So CDM Cigars. There's a few things left, so just type in Esoterica. Boom. Esoterica in the search, and you'll get your list. CDMcigars.com. Go get you some. Go get some of those Esotericas. Get it. Yes, I'm so excited for you guys. So excited. I love doing this. This is my thing. This is what I love to do. If you're always trying to figure out what your identity is or what you're trying, like what you would like to do, this is what I'd like to do. I'd like for everybody to get what they want. And what's wrong with that? My son made me a little card today. That was my little 5-year-old. That's what he made me today. Wow. So buy them up, guys, because again, I think a lot of people aren't going to pay attention to that search. Who was it? It was crap. Where are you at? Pipehead. Pipehead gave us that. Thanks. Thanks, King Piper. So go to CDM Cigars. Type in the search. You got Piper69. Type in the search Esoterica. Yeah, they're not great. You can hold out if you want to. You can hold out if you want to. But at least in this situation, it's you're getting a little bit more time because their website has kind of apparently screwed up. So, but yeah, I agree. I think they're a bit pricey. That's 2 more bags you didn't have, Pacemaker. Penzance is tough. I tried to do a live stream for that one. I don't know how to get the message out faster than what I did because I got it out literally immediately, and I know for a fact I was one of the first to see it hit. So the Penzance is tough. The Penzance is tough. Stonehaven, I've not seen a drop for Stonehaven. I've not seen one come around, to be honest. But Penzance, there should be a drop for Penzance soon. Some of this has, and I will say, not always does Penzance drop. Not always does Penzance drop with the rest of the Esotericas. Stonehaven, I can't verify. I can't say for sure. But I know for a fact that Penzance does not always drop with large amounts. So, in fact, a lot of times they put it on different days. I got one of those. They're great. Pacemaker, they're great. I love it. So please make sure you're spreading the word about the channel. Somebody got pissed off about in a Reddit or something that like this my model is stupid because don't they know that if more people like, share, and subscribe to my channel that that there will be more people trying to get the tobaccos and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, I want more people in our community to get the tobaccos because as far as I know, there's not a lot of us that end up getting it. And more often than not, I see it on eBay and Etsy and everything else. So the only thing I could think is that person either is he's a jerk and doesn't care about tobacco, so he's just putting his nose where he doesn't belong, or he's a reseller and he's pissed off because now people are getting Esotericas at better prices. Well, guess what? I'm here for the YTPC community. I'm not here for the sandbaggers that are reselling the crap. So they can go pound sand. I don't even care. I don't. And I hope, and more than likely, they're one of the guys that gives me thumbs downs. Thanks, Walter. I know I don't do a lot of giveaways. I don't jump in a lot of giveaways, but this is kind of I feel like this is kind of my giveaway. I get a chance to do even more giveaways by just directing everybody as quickly as I can to the sites and getting stuff. Somebody is going to buy it. Adam, you're freaking right. And you know what? If I keep seeing freaking thumbs down, whoever's giving thumbs downs to these is a reseller or just a troll. I honestly wish they had a channel that they would have the balls to make their own video in response to what I do, because I would love to hear the argument contrary to what I do. And people that say, oh, well, just put in your email, you'll find these drops. Anybody get an email from CDM Cigars? No? Thanks, Walter. Thank you. See, I need all you guys to be advocates for me. When you're in other people's chats, I mean, there's so many out there. 4-Eyed is such a big deal. Mark Woodman Breakfast Club is such a big deal. Padre Piper, everybody is like so awesome, has been super supportive. I don't know how to get the word out more, but you know what? I want the word out more because the more that people in our community get this stuff, the less power the resellers have. And in fact, this has probably been the only one of the few ways I can even think of to slow down resellers. Because if other people are already getting it at the regular price, then less people are inclined to go get it. and those that can afford it will do, and that's fine. It's fine by me. But we're not sitting on the sidelines anymore waiting for an email to tell us when we can come and go get a freaking, Esoterica. I know we're not always going to get Penzance or Stonehaven, but when this channel gets big, people are going to start getting Stonehaven and Penzance. I will make sure of that. I just can't afford to do that on my own. Thanks, Adam. I'm just tired of people being selfish and greedy. It gets on my nerves. Anybody that argues against what I'm doing is being selfish. And anybody that's out there that says it's easy to get this stuff already has the way they do it. Sorry. They have the way they do it, and they're content with that. Well, I'm not content with that. I've got the way I do it, and I want to share it with people. So if I can be your portal to getting one of these things, let's do it. Let's do it. I don't know how to do it faster, though. Like, I think as the channel grows, I'll have to be quicker to be able to, because not everybody ends up jumping in here. So, Kadra, you got it, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, when y'all go into live chats, live streams, make sure to do some shout outs for the channel. And then also do some yabos. If you do videos, do some yabos on what you got. If you don't do videos, go into live streams and talk about it. Go in there and say, look, I got, a Dunbar and an Ansoda bed because of the over the pipe channel. I'd love it. I'd appreciate the heck out of it, because at some point, if I can monetize the channel, I will use the funds to buy some of these on behalf of everybody else. Steve, boom, you got it, man. You got some? What'd you get, Steve? Steve, I'm dying to know. And I can't tell you how excited I get when I see a shout out or when I see somebody saying like what they specifically got. Oh, yeah. Carter, Margate is my favorite. Margate is my absolute favorite. Hey, Kyle, that's the objective. I can't afford to do it, just as a hobby, because it already takes up a lot of time for me to do it as I am, but to actually purchase some of these so I can get these out, I'm going to try. Like, I'm considering doing like something for a 500 sub. I'm considering doing something like doing some Penzance for it. And then maybe for the 1,000 subs, maybe I'll do a whole bag of Penzance. Who knows? But if I can get the funds coming in for it, then that's what I want to do. That's what I would love to do. I would love this channel to be a giving channel. Codger, I hear you, man. Mine was spent already today. Was it today? Was today the crazy drop? Or was it yesterday? Today was the crazy drop. We've had a bunch of drops today. Get it, Kyle. I mean, again, I'm gonna tell everybody that's hesitant, there's gonna be a couple more coming. There's gonna be a couple more drops coming. But I don't know what exactly drops. That's the thing. I know when these are coming, but I don't know exactly what's going to be in the batches. And I even call these guys. Go to CDM Cigars, cdmcigars.com. Make sure you type in the search. I have to check the vacuum pack. My wife's got one. Make sure you go to their search bar, okay? Go to their search bar and type in Esoterica. All right, so go to cdmcigars.com. Type in Esoterica. Do not hit that. Don't hit that. You hit that, it'll I'll show you what it'll do. You hit that. Where is it at? There's the mouse button. So you hit pipe tobacco. Boom. Error. How about you? So it errors. So don't do that. Just type Esoterica in the search. There you go. Hey, there's no reason not to have an account there. I'm so excited for you guys. And then you'll see what's left. There's probably not much, but you know what? Type in Esoterica there. So, yeah, I love you guys. And who was it? It was God, it was my buddy. I keep freaking forgetting. Pipehead. I don't know if that's Pipehead Oregon or just Pipehead. That's right, Codger. Boom. I mean, you know, I'll have to figure out which vacuum sealer it is, but cdmcigars.com. There is still some more left. I'm gonna keep it running. You know, let me get my son's car. His little roadster. He's a cute boy. He's a good boy. Let's see. Is there anything? Yeah, stuff is running out. That's for sure. I mean, slowly but surely, stuff is gonna run out. Where's my 8mm? Bam! It's so artistic. It's so groovy. I feel like I need some old, I feel like I need like Creedence Clearwater Revival playing in the background or something. Or some Rolling Stones or something. So yeah, so it looks like yeah, so and so to bed, Dunbar. Dunbar in a bag, Margate and Pembroke. So that's what's left right now. I'll be honest, like I know there's more drops coming, but you know, if my channel doesn't always get everybody, it doesn't always flag everybody, and not everybody gets a chance. Thanks, Walter. I don't want y'all to steal people out of other people's live streams. Walter, you're the man. But I mean, it's like, you know, like I would still go in and get these, because if you don't, then I don't know if you're going to see my live feed, because not everybody sees it. I see a lot of people miss it, and I'm trying to think up. I mean, any ideas on how to get the message out to everybody? I'm going to keep working while I'm doing this. This is so bad, but I'm trying to work plus this. I gotta bump up my chair. I gotta bump the chair up. I'm too tall. I can't do all that. But I'm gonna keep the live stream going until they run out, so everybody knows where to go. Because there's a bunch of pissed off people right now clicking that little button. Why can I? Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. I don't know why I didn't just. Oh, I'm a genius. Yeah, it just took like 4 or 5 live streams to figure out how to do this. God, that's awesome. Yeah, if y'all see live streams, tell them they better watch for Over a Pipe. I'm going to be letting you know about the drops. And if you see anybody that says, oh, well, it's not hard to do it, just put in your email, give them the not bad finger and tell them that, you know what, maybe they should share their wealth a little bit. Just saying. Maybe that person that just says, oh, it's easy, everybody can do it. It ain't freaking easy. I'm doing it. It takes a lot of time and a lot of work to try to find all this. It makes me mad. It doesn't make me mad. Well, it's just easy. It ain't easy. Make sure you check your B&Ms. But I was already told, Pacemaker, was it you that told me? Somebody, thank you, Pacemaker. Well, I thank y'all, because, you know, I'm like, it gets me excited that y'all get it. And so I'm thankful that y'all even come and look at my channel. So I'm very blessed that y'all even are either entertained or you're just having fun buying Esotericas. Either way. Well, yeah, I think it might have been you. Well, somebody told me that the B&Ms, a lot of the B&Ms are just reselling on eBay. And if somebody finds out, I will go nuts. I will do an entire thing. I will call that B&M and ask them if they're doing it. And I will do a whole freaking video calling them out if that's the case. I'm not going to lie. Because I am sick of selfish, greedy people. This whole country and everything in the world would be so much better if people just weren't freaking selfish. Yeah, $170 a bag? Mm-mm. Now, I mean, I'm not faulting anybody. If you're out buying it and you sell it, it is what it is. I mean, I'm all about free market too, so I'm not complaining. But I am complaining about people that get pissed off when I'm doing this as a service, and everybody's like, you know, oh no, it's easy to get it, or everybody can get it. Just put your email in and blah blah blah. I get emails everywhere, and I tell you, there's only two times the email's gotten me anything. So I'm sorry, I'm not banking on the. I'm gonna do the legwork, and I'm gonna bust my butt and do it. This is what it is. But this whole world would be so much better if people weren't being just looking out for themselves and were sharing it around. I have not, like, I bought some Penzance. That's all I bought. I showed the stack of Margate that I got. I don't need more Margate. I don't need more Pembroke. I don't need it more Ansett. But I don't need it. I've got plenty for me. That will take me a long time to get through. I don't need it. But I'm gonna make sure everybody gets a chance to get it. I can't believe it's not sold out either. Well, the only reason it's not sold out is because I bet people are still clicking pipe tobacco, and it's probably still airing. How much you want to bet? I bet it's still airing. Yep, still airing. Real stupid. I even called the guy and told him to fix his website. I said, dude, nobody can get to your stuff by hitting pipe tobacco. Kyle, you got an error while ordering? Kyle, if you got an error while ordering, you can call them and they can put in the order for you. They will take orders by phone. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with the limits. I'm fine with limits. I don't think there's any problem with limits. And again, I don't care if somebody's going to buy it and then they're going to resell it. I do think it's kind of crappy if a B&M does it though. I think if a B&M holds it and flips it on eBay, I think Orango should pull their contract. That's what I think. Because I think the B&Ms should show a little more appreciation to their customers who already spend way more money. I know there's a lot of good B&Ms out there. I know there's a ton. So I'm not complaining about them, but I am complaining if all they do. It's like I don't know if anybody tries to ever get what is it? Like some of the rare bourbons like Pappy's, Weller Antique, if anybody's trying to get those real expensive bottles of bourbon, those small batch bottles of bourbon, I know Derek Tant knows a lot about those. A lot of times those liquor stores will charge an exorbitant amount of price for them, or flip them somewhere else and not even put them on the shelf. And I mean, you know what? That to me that says you care more about the dollar than your customer, and that you don't care about the customer who has bought from you from years and has loyal. So there's no more customer loyalty because of that stuff. Of course. CDM Tobacco has some right now. Yep, CDM Tobacco has some Esotericas. Alexander, did you grab some over there? Thanks, Kyle. I do not. I've got some Weller Antique. I think I've got some Weller Antique or a 12-year. I can't remember which one it is. But let's see if there's anything left. I think this is the best live stream out there. I know everybody else likes to sit there and smoke, blah blah blah, but we're over here like gangbusters. Oh, you got yours yesterday? Yeah, smoking pipes, 4 noggins. Nice. Alexander, I either expect a yabo, a really epic yabo, or I expect, if you're not doing, your own videos, go into people's channels and let them know where you're getting it. I know, Pace. Heck, I don't even know if I put even any of the tobaccos on this one because I was so busy trying to get the website to work and try to figure a workaround for the website. I think I just put, where'd I put? I think I just put Esoterica drop or something. It was like, it's tough. The excitement, the adrenaline goes. You're just like, let's do it. Thanks, Pacemaker. I'm trying. Maybe you need to do my live streams for me. That way I don't have to worry about typing anything. You better hope it doesn't drop. Maybe you hope it drops the interest. That's probably what you hope. I hope mine drops the interest. Yeah, man. Well, hey, we're still up and running, guys. So, just keep spreading the word. Grow the channel. Because at some point, I'm gonna start getting these even harder to get tobaccos for people, and then I'm gonna start doing giveaways. I've got to monetize it outside because I can't afford to do my hobby plus everybody else's hobby. I know there's some people out there going. To the Caymans. Where did Mel go? I love Mel. Mel's awesome. Guy's salt of the earth. But Mel, Garbage Man Piper, sweet chicken, baby. I love that guy. God, where did he go? But man, that guy, he is so generous. And it's like, I wish I could afford to do that. Like, I wish I could. And sometimes I think he would do that even at his own financial peril. The dude is just like one of the most giving guys out there. He's a good dude. Love that guy. So yes, please do some shout outs in live streams. Please make sure you're spreading the word. If you're creating content, if you're a creator, go out there and create some yabos and shout out videos. Pump up the channel. I want people to get sick of hearing how much esotericas we're all getting. I get so excited when I find out what y'all get. It is like it's like my drug. It's like it pumps me up, gets my adrenaline going. I get super excited for all of you. And to heck with any of these resellers or gougers or people that freaking just aren't spreading the love. Margate is probably by far my favorite. I was initially disappointed with Penzance, and I've gained an appreciation for it. I'll say that. If you didn't know if somebody was giving you Penzance, you would be like, this is a very unique flake, and you would probably be like, meh. But because it's Penzance, you're like, okay, let me really smoke it. Let me really try to figure it out. And there's a lot of complexity there. There is. There's a lot of subtle complexity. There's a lot of stuff you'll miss if you're not paying attention to it. That's what you said, Pacemaker, and I'm going to try that one too. But I honestly think if you got Penzance, you didn't know it was Penzance, was Mutton Chop disappointed in it? I know he smokes it for IPSD every year. But I was not impressed. I was not. But again, after smoking it for a little while, I got a better impression of it, and it is really good. That's true, Pace. That's one of the things I'm going to do. So I've got one jar that I'm cellaring some, and I've got another that I'm smoking every once in a while, and I've got another bag of it. So I'm good there. But it's very subtle. The reason it's easy you could overlook it is because it's so subtle. Gosh, I'm gonna look. Matches would. Matches probably has a pipe that one of the disciples was smoking when they're out fishing on the boat. That's Matches, and I'm not calling Matches old. I'm just saying Matches has got Matches' cellar runs deep. I don't know how wide it is, but his cellar runs deep. Now, I'm just not that. I am a firm believer. I don't care if you're religious or not, but tomorrow is promised to no man. That includes women too. It's promised to nobody. Boom, Kyle. Get you some. What'd you get, Kyle? But tomorrow is promised to no man. So you might want to cellar the heck out of those things. But you know what? I want to know what it tastes like before I go. Just saying. I want to know how it smoked before I go. Good job, Kyle. Kyle, what was the problem? Could you tell us what the issue was? Boom, Pembroke. Was there anything else? Earl of Pipes likes him some Pembroke. I'm excited for him to try the Margate. Yeah, it looks like And Soda Bed is still there. System era. See? I'm telling you. And Soda Bed is still there. Dunbar's still there. Dunbar Bag is still there. If you like vapors, Dunbar's a good one. I'm waiting for I'm looking for some what was it? Dorchester when that one comes up. Margate's still available. Pembroke's still available. So yeah. So we're still good. I can't believe how long this. I mean, I need to charge my phone. Where's a charger? Let's charge this thing. Let's put a little charger. Let's put a little charger. No. Oh, okay. All right. Whew. All right, we're back. Scary. Noises, beeps, jingles. Bing. Really? Because I've been dying to try Dorchester. That's one that I've been really looking forward to. I need something a little lower. What is lower? Let's try this. This is lower. All right, there we go. Yeah, that's close enough. Oh man, I'm gonna keep working while we're doing it. Have you had some of the others, Kyle? Pembroke's good, but I honestly think Pembroke is a bit of a stronger tobacco than Margate or And Soda Bed. In fact, I think it's more reminiscent of And Soda Bed than it is of Margate. I know Padre Piper fully believes, and he could be absolutely right. There's a different process to it, but I was not nearly the biggest fan of Pembroke as I was Margate and And Soda Bed. I mean, that's just me, which is weird because part of the reason I like Pembroke's mostly in English, but it's got that cognac topping to it. So, I mean, it's good. It's really good. But most of these, now, none of these are lap bombs. So these Esotericas are not like big over the top, bust you in the mouth lap bombs. They're typically pretty subtle. And I think the sign of a good chef, the sign of a good winemaker, the sign of a good liquor maker, the sign of a good tobacco blender is somebody that makes more out of subtlety. The more subtle and nuanced it is, the more complex it is to me. It's easy to make a lap bomb. You can go get some pirate cake and it'll bust you in the mouth. But, so what? I mean, I love barbecue, but if I got more bark than I do brisket, I'm going to be pissed. I want that to be a condiment to the meat. And I smoke a lot of meats, so I would not even buy it. But no, your question was, hey, you know what? Esotericas are great tobaccos for arrow smokers. I'm not gonna lie to you. Pembroke is milder. Margate is probably the most mild out of it. I think. I personally think. Kyle, I would open it up. I would open it up because you want to know. You had to sit this one out, Arkansas, cracking me up. I want to know when I get a tobacco. I want to know if I like it. So open that sucker. Don't wait. And then after you open it, then cello that sucker and put it in a mason jar. Because if you don't put it in a mason jar, those things can lose their vacuum seal easy. It's not like a food grade seal. And there's a catch-22 to that. So your vacuum sealed tins allows moisture and air to escape. Problem is, it also can let it in at some point. Whereas your food grade seals will actually start to rust out because some of that moisture can't escape. So no matter what kind of lining they have in those food grade tins, eventually that will wear away and it'll rust. Now you can still smoke it, get your tetanus shot, but you can still smoke it, so it's probably fine. But again, there's very few. If I'm gonna hold something long term, it's gonna be my Frog Mortons. Nice, Kyle. Hey, Kyle, I'm working too, man. I'm supposed to be working. Glad you got the notification on, Kyle. If you're not a presenter, do some. Oh, good, Kyle. Hey, welcome, man. Heck yeah. Hey, if you start presenting, I want to see some yabos on what you got, and I want to see a review. If you're not a presenter, then just start blasting people in their live streams. Codger, I am trying to work. Obviously, for the past 46 minutes, I have not been working like I should. I've just decided that for some of these live streams, I'd like to just keep them going for the most part until some of these run out. And I don't care if I only got 7 people. These are the 7 people that are supposed to be here. Unless it goes to 6, like it just did, then it's the 6 people. Yeah, it's Friday, but I've been sick all week, and so I've got a lot of work to catch up on. You're right. I appreciate your pace. I appreciate you. All right, so there's still some Pembroke, still some Margate. Let's see, is there still some Ann Soda bed, still some Dunbar in a tin, still Dunbar in a bag. Thanks, Alexander. I appreciate it. Hey, do me a favor. If you're creating any content, give the channel a shout out. Do a yabo with drop the channel's name. Spread the word out there because again, I want everybody to get a shot at this stuff. I love it. And if you're not a presenter or content creator, then drop in somebody's live chat. Let them know there's still some esotericas going on. I'll be here. Working. Kind of. I like the dice that he put on there. Gets a little weird. Gets a little weird past 45 minutes. It's all right. I will have to put the CDM cigars in there. So cdmcigars.com. That was really weird that their website was screwing up, but I think that got a lot of people. Let's see. 48 minutes. Markwood men, they are the greatest. I love them. Seth, Scott, they are. If you watch any of my videos, especially after the advent from last year, just look in that top back corner, you'll see the mug. That's an advent mug. Nice, good, Codger. Sometimes you have to. I don't, But yeah, Adam, word of mouth is a great thing. It truly is. And I appreciate those guys. I mean, those are people, again, if somebody argues with what I'm doing and thinking that it's that easy to get the esotericas, they can kiss the sunny side of my rear end. Actually, in fact, they can go to the dark side of the moon for all I care. Because it's not that easy. It's just not. It's not that easy. And so if they're complaining about it, giving thumbs down, again, they either don't care about it and they're just wanting to be a troll, or they're reselling it and being a selfish person. Sorry. You tell me, you explain to me how they are otherwise. Oh, nice. That's why I say make sure you call. Alexander, you better do you Alexander, do you do any do you are you a content creator? Cuz I want to see what your review looks like of that tobacco. I got to tell you, mine was not, it probably was not the most flattering. That's fine. Hey, I don't call it lurker. You're an observer. That's all right. You're an observer, not a lurker. Or actually, I'd rather call you a participant. Yeah, I thought about the Kingsbridge because I'd called and talked to them too. Because I'd also asked about the Stonehaven. I wasn't able to get the Stonehaven at the time though. So, but it'll come back. I ain't worried about it, and I'm gonna find it. I got no problems. Got no problems there. Because I was pretty sure they had Stonehaven. And I doubt anybody beat me to it, but the guy over and over on the phone was trying to tell me they didn't have any. I was like, all right, dude. But otherwise, go into people's live streams and give some shout outs. I don't care about taking other people's live streams hostages. I don't care. We can't be the only people that are looking for this stuff. And I guarantee you, the more people that get to try this good stuff, the more the community grows as a whole. The more we get the word. Because, I mean, who wants to join a group where there's people gouging on price for the good stuff or people that just are not sharing? Like, I want to be a community of sharing. It already is, which I love, and that's why I like it, and that's why I even want to do this. So, I mean, and that's my opinion. Good old Dixie. Dixie, how are you? Does anybody have any good Friday plans? What is everybody's Friday plan? Would anybody like to go? The thing, when you have kids, you just find this random stuff. Random stuff. It's all over the place. Like, my son just likes to come in and put stuff on my desk. I'm in a Facebook. Wait a minute, hold on. What was that? Because I don't even have Facebook. So my post in the Facebook group. There you go, Dixie. No, that sounds like a great time. Alexander, Alexander, do you go by Alex or just Alexander? I love it, Arkansas. Because I don't have a Facebook. That's awesome. That's so cool. Man. That's fun. That's really cool. Yeah, I don't even have a Facebook. I refuse to this is the only social media that I do. So they've got a Facebook. They've got a Facebook website. Okay. Oh, hey Jim. Okay. I'm still gonna call you Pace. I can't help it. I have no Facebook, and so I'm kind of useless. That's cool. All right. Well, I like that stuff. Hey, you know what? That just spreads the word more. So, that works for me. I love that. That's cool. Thanks, Jim. I can't call you Jim. I got to call you Pace. I feel like we have these, mine's not really a name, over a pipe. So, my name's Martin, so everybody knows. I say it, but nobody remembers. And that's okay. It's all right. It's because the channel's called Over a Pipe. It's not called Martin Over a Pipe. I don't know why you would call it Martin Over a Pipe. Thanks, Pace. I appreciate you. Jim, you're the bomb. I'm trying to work the Jim in, but it's tough. I want to say Pace every time. I was supposed to really be doing work. You got it. You got it. Oh, man. I can't believe it. What a good Friday. Good Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy freaking Friday. I don't know what else you're supposed to do on live streams. I mean, I don't like. Are people just sitting there watching somebody just sit there? Is that what it is? I don't know. Like I don't know. Like unless somebody's putting on a show, well, that's a Ren and Stimpy. That's a Ren and Stimpy show right there. Um, but like I wonder what people are looking for. I mean, is it like what I rarely what I typically do is I'll jump from live stream to live stream just to say hey and say chat for a minute and then I'm usually out. Uh, but it's like what else you like unless you're putting on a show or like something crazy. Now, Big John, when he's jamming out to his smooth music, yeah, I can chill with that some of the time. Yeah, I'm good on it. I'm good. I think so. There's still some out there. I don't know if you were looking for aromatic. I don't know if you were still looking for some, but there's still some available. I'm kind of running this until I'm kind of running this. You feel like you're not gonna miss anything. There wasn't really much to begin with, except for just trying to get you some tobaccos. Does CDM cigars do they ship to Canada? How do you know? Let's see. Maybe our policies. I was really supposed to be working. How we. Let's see. How we ship. Most even if most don't, it's still worth. I forget who it was. Captain Clinch. I think he's out of. I think he's out of Canada. Check out CDM cigars, cause I don't. Maybe. Maybe they'll sell. Maybe they'll sell to Canada and do that. I mean, it's worth a look. So cdmcigars.com. As long as my computer is moving. I mean, my computer's moving, but it ain't working. Is this like a Derek Tant look? I feel like this is a kind of like how Derek Tant. I feel like he's very jaw forward, big, heavy, strong jaw. He's really cool. That dude has no idea who I am. Like he's way beyond me. He is. Look, I'm trying to think. How does he talk? Let's go. Hey everybody, Derek Tant here. My wife. Let's see. I'm working on the Stonehavens. I haven't gotten one yet. I didn't go for one. Um, Smell my beard. Smell. No, that's not right. I'm still sick. I can't get this all the way through. Smell my beard. That's too low. That's too low. It's not tinny enough. But he's hilarious. I think he's great. But yeah, no, I'm trying to get some of the Stonehavens. I haven't really been pushing for it because really I only got the Penzance because of my Balkan month for reviews, and so Stonehaven isn't until much later in my monthly reviews. So I didn't really, I didn't really push for it. To be honest, it was really I didn't push for it because I decided, if I'm gonna take a shot, I'm gonna go for Penzance versus Stonehaven so I can do the reviews on it. But now that I've done the reviews, well, now it's fair game, and I'm gonna go get some Stonehaven. And like I said before, when this channel gets to the point where it's running itself, it's monetizing itself, I'm gonna start purchasing some of this stuff for you guys, and helping you guys out, and trying to do giveaways then. I'm thinking about doing, like I said, I'm thinking about doing like a 500 subscribe. I'm almost to 500 subscribers. I'm thinking about doing a 500 subscriber Penzance giveaway, like doing a few ounces or something. And then, I don't know, I've thought about doing for 1,000 subscribers. I've thought about doing a whole bag. So, either a whole bag or splitting it up amongst quite a few people. Why not? I want to, but this is, I don't do a lot of gauze, so this is kind of my giveaway. Like, this is, this is how I feel, how I try to share, and let everybody in on the experience, because I don't want it. I don't want to do it by myself. It's no freaking fun by myself. It's fun when you get some and we get to talk about what it's like. When Earl of Pipes did his review, and him and I got to chat about what it was like, what he liked about it, what I couldn't pick up, what he did pick up. I mean, that's the fun. And the fact we get to have some of these good tobaccos. It's fun. I love it. It's to me, that's what community is about. It's not really community if you got a bunch of selfish freaking people. Me personally, but it is what it is. So funny. I do too. It's expensive though. Like, it's not cheap to mail stuff out, and with all the regulations that have been going on, because this is a big deal for me too, is that there are people that have sent tobaccos, and they have received notices that they're going to get they're going to get fined or something else by the FDA. Right. Yeah. The split up option seems like a good idea, I think. It is fun watching. I can see that, which is why it's so much fun for me when you guys are able to buy some esoterica. I mean, that's literally my fun. Like, people are doing like these little gauze here and there. I'm busting out gauze all. This is what my gauze is. It is giving everybody the opportunity for rare tobaccos. I'm working on Germains. Um, that's a whole nother beast. So I'm still working on those. You're considered as other. Other? You identify as Pace? Are you identifying as something over there? You want to explain to me what I'm considered as other? I think I am another. That's all right. That's all right. Fine by me. Be another. Um, I can't believe this has ran for 63 minutes. It feels like it's only been going for 10. No judgment. Yeah, I like to watch others get stuff too. I really do. Like, it's, you know, that's one of the things. That's why I want, like, that's why I want shout outs about it. That's why I want uh you know uh uh you know yabos about it. That's like the reason I'm wanting those things about it is is so people know, hey, there's an opportunity. There's a guy that's constantly giving away an opportunity to go get you some. That's right. You did grab some of the Marlin Flake. It's tough trying to, which I've got some Ratch Rays. Old Gallery is probably one of my favorites. How the Wind's good, but it's one of those things. Like, some of them, if I put it on the rarity scale in terms of just hard to get, I think the esotericas are on the hard to get. Soda Bez sold out. I'm surprised it wasn't already sold out. It was. That's the other thing. I do like gauze, but I mean, it feels very congested, and I hope everybody keeps doing the gauze, but I feel like it's very congested with some of the VRs and gauze. I like the yabos. I'm big on the yabos and seeing what people get. I like seeing the reaction. Germain is very tough. Dixie, you're spot on there. I'm going to figure that one out. I have not figured it out yet. I will get some. I mean, I'll get them. That's a fact. Um, yeah, there's other, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find another way, that's just not the norm. I'm one of those weird people that does not like to just go with the flow and do the norm. I'm the kind that's like, why are we doing it this way? Let's do this and do a complete 180. Yeah, and for this, you don't have to, you just have to be my subscriber and have the notification bell. And when it goes bing or whatever sound it makes, then you jump on board and I'm going to let you know. Um, you know, but I do need to, that I can do. Faster methods would be preferable. I think I would there are faster methods I'd like to use. Um, but I mean, it's again takes resources and time to really do some of that stuff. The going live for me is still easy, so I can do that. That's not a problem. Um, Caretaker's gonna get mad though because I get so excited I forget to put where the tobacco's from. Oh, people responded on Facebook. What's weird? Here's the weird thing. Here's how so far removed. Here's how far removed I am from social media. When you said FB, it did not mean Facebook to me first. They say and like who cares? They might not care. That's fine. That's okay. It's Facebook. So I mean that's fine if they don't care. You know, that I mean again I think that's one of the things I think there's different communities. You know, maybe that's the Facebook pipe community or something like that. That's the FB FBPC. That sounds weird too. Uh, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's respond to the guy say, and would you like more esotericas? And maybe it's not for you. You can respond that way. Maybe this is just a little too advanced. And maybe that person ends up actually coming and watching this video and I look like a freaking jerk. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, person that said and. Oh my gosh. Yep. Oh man. So what is left? I sure am feeling better compared to where I was. All right, so it looks like pretty much Dunbar and Pembroke. Dunbar and Pembroke. I bet these some of these retailers didn't realize they would sell out so fast. Oh, Dunbar, Pembroke. Yep, Dunbar, tin and bag. Dunbar, tin and bag, and Pembroke. What was that? That's so funny. They removed your comment or they removed your post. Again, it's one of those things. If they remove it, I mean that's the thing. If they remove it, if somebody removes it, um, if they remove it, then they don't want it to happen. You're right, Dixie. Margaret usually is. Again, if you can see the selfishness of people is very easy to identify. If they don't want a everybody to learn of another resource to get these things, then they have an underlying reason behind that, and usually it's not a positive one. Just saying. Usually there's something people are yeah, and selfishness is just rampant in people. I'm sure Padre Piper can tell us all about that. Not because he's so, but I'm just saying, because he's a priest and everything. I mean, the people's innate part of them is to be selfish, and they want to be selfish because they want to covet what they want to keep and not let others have. And it's just one of those things. It's like, for me, I get too excited by giving. I just can't afford to give like I would want to. So this is my outlet to be able to give. Which there's still Pembroke and Dunbar left. I'm surprised the Dunbar is not all gone. Because I do like the Dunbar. But I mean, that's the thing is like, if somebody doesn't like a post about, hey, you can get more tobaccos over here, then they have a motive behind that, and it's probably not positive. Just saying, I'm a giver. What was that one guy said? He says I'm a hugger. I'm a hugger. There's so much work I have to do. Briar Blues. I feel like I need to go change. I feel like I should have dressed up for this. I was not prepared, Mr. Blues. Though I watch all your stuff, I was not prepared. And by the way, I love the idea of the mystery blends is by far over the top. I do need a tie. 1 second. Okay. All right, here we go. We now have Briar Blues has arrived, and we're in a tie. And this might be a little silly, but I don't care. Briar Blues, were you needing any esotericas? There's a few left. This is one of my favorite ties. My wife got me this tie. I will say this: when I was a little kid, this is personal information. When I was a little kid, it's a half. That's correct. He said it is a half. But when I was, I'd say probably around, when I was about 5 years old, my mother had the clip-on tie, and she had everything ready to go. And I had this little polo shirt that I loved. It was like a little red polo with white sleeves and a white collar, and I loved that polo. And I was so adamant. I was so sad that I could not wear the polo that day because it was picture day, and Mom wanted to have a picture with me in a tie. But I was adamant about the polo, and so my mom was resigned to it. So she asked the teacher to remember to change me before the pictures. Well, the teacher forgot, and when my mom came to pick me up, the teacher profusely was apologizing. She's like, "Ma'am, I'm so sorry." She was like, your pictures are going to turn out not like what you would like. And my mom's like, "Oh my gosh, well, what happened?" And she's like, "Well, your son was adamant that he had to wear the tie. He said, I promised my mom I would wear the tie and that I have to wear the tie." And I said, I don't think you need to wear the tie. But your son was adamant that he had to wear the tie. So a week later, my mom gets the proofs and the pictures, and I'm in my little red and white polo shirt with a nice little blue clip-on tie. And of course, like, my mom's cracking up about it because I wouldn't take the pictures unless, excuse me, unless I wore the tie that I promised my mom I would wear, instead of fully changing into the shirt and the tie like I was supposed to. And that's my mom's favorite picture by far, but that's a little of my personal past. And because kids are great. Kids are great. It's a wonderful memory. It's so heartfelt and it's so good. And so when my son does quirky stuff, like he comes in and one of his things he likes to do is like to come to my desk and give me some of his artwork, like his little dice on his thing, or if he asks me if I want a gumball, I'm like sure, and he brings me the whole container, or he'll bring his snow globe. Or my desk is littered with my son's paraphernalia. And to me, I look at it like, just like my mom would have looked at me when I'm a little 5-year-old boy with a red and white polo and a blue clip-on tie. I'm gonna dispel with uh, the fancy ties for now. But I am so glad you came by. I appreciate it. We have been having a long run over here. I typically don't do any Friday. Well, the only time I go live is really when there's Esoterica tobacco drops. But I typically, because I know there's a lot of other people that do lives on Friday, which is nice. I think that's nice. It's nice to listen to them too. But yeah, I usually don't do these. Who else we got left in here? Or is everybody passed out, falling asleep? Everybody's waiting for me to change into the grown man version of the red polo with white sleeves. I don't do clip-on ties anymore. I'm not big on clip-on ties. Just not. I have heard that. Has anybody smoked any of the Smoker's Haven, like the exotic? Um, I don't think I've never tried any of the exotic mixture or a few of the other Smoker's Havens, so I don't know. I'm not quite prepared to pull the trigger on those. I might do a series review on them. That might be one thing I might do. Just buy one of each, because there's several of them. I think there's 4 or 6 different ones. I know the exotic. The exotic, has pretty cool tin art. Oh, what do you think of them? Because I'd be curious. Which ones did you try, and what did you think? Because I'm very hesitant on that. I don't like when somebody says something is, you know, it is like the same recipe. Because just because it's the same recipe, I can tell you right now, my Texas chili and Derek Tant's Texas chili might use the similar ingredients, but they're probably going to come out completely different. He probably sticks beard in his chili. That's why Derek Tant's Texas chili tastes different. And maybe he should do a cookbook, the beard recipe. Beard chili, beard scampi, beard kebabs. If Derek Tant ever sees this, he's he's gonna get me kicked off of the Briar Report. Beard, as in like his chin beard. My apologies. I'm still getting over being sick. I'm a lot better, but it's still hard to enunciate some of my words. But Derek Tant always does the smell my beard, and so I think he should do like a beard cookbook. Yeah. But beer in chili is also, you are correct, is also good. What's up, Phil? Won't happen. I was talking about Derek Tant, the mayor. He's got that one thing where he talks about, because my wife always helps out. She likes my hobby and everything, which is nice. Because it like eats into the monetary part of her hobbies. So it's nice that she supports me in mine. So I've done some yabos where she has bought me some tobaccos. And Derek Tant always goes, "My wife," and I love it. It's hard not to do some of that stuff when you're presenting. It's really hard not to because you watch everybody all the time, and it's hard. It's hard not to say some of those things, because I think we hear it so often. Money is all. I'm not getting rid of mine. Forget it. Mine's staying. I've invested too much money in her. She's my 10-year plan. It's until death do us part. I mean, not really, because I don't want this to be held against me in a court of law. Not like that would happen anyways, but who knows these days? Guys, I have not been able to get any work done because there's still tobaccos on CDM cigars. And I can't believe it. Still, CDM cigars still has some Pembroke and Dunbar. Man, it's been a good day. It has been a good day. There are going to be some more. There's going to be some more drops coming. I've got my eye on a few more. So there's gonna be some more drops. I guarantee it. I guarantee you there's gonna be some more drops. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. I bet nobody can guess where I'm from. It's not like I have any southern drawl or anything like that. So what is everybody? Is anybody smoking anything right now? I feel like I'm a facilitator. What's everybody smoking? What are you smoking now, or what are you going to smoke tonight? That's what I want to know. Those that are just listening and working, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Pace, I agree. I'm not, I'm working right now, so. You've got 30 minutes. I got more than 30. I got a weekend to work. Oh, Fillmore. Yes. Plum pudding. I will say, plum pudding really does have that, to me, a velvetyness to it that does make me think of pudding. It really does. Was that White Knight? Yes. Nice. Yes. It's just one of those things. There are so many good. I mean, I try to get out these. Like you going away? No, I haven't. I would be. Way to start the panic buying there, Pace. Because I talk a lot about these esotericas, but there's so many good tobaccos out there. There really are. Music Life. How goes it? How goes it? We are just in here listening to me ramble on. That is all we are doing. But that's about it. Me? Take a guess. I'll give you 3 tries. I'll give you 3 tries. You don't figure it out, fine. Cowboy coffee. I need to try. That's another. I mean, you're talking to the wrong guy about coffee. I'm trying to figure out what's on sale. Coffee. All this. Oh, Pace. You're not supposed to give it away. Yeah, you're right. You're spot on. Love Margate. If every other blend goes away but Margate, I can smoke Margate all the time. No, it's higher. That's $24.95, $25 and $50 is a bit higher. I'm up in the northwest of Atlanta, off 75, but $25 a tin is a bit higher. What's my work? That's a little too much. That's a little yeah. Ooh, Royal Yacht. I'm a desk person, and I do some traveling. So today I was working from home because I've been sick all week. I'll be working all weekend to make up for it. What were you doing in Atlanta? Yeah, right. Briar, what were you doing? What were you doing in Atlanta? Your work. I do. I have the work. It's just not getting done. It just means I got to work later. What I'm going to be doing? Menfluential conference? I have not heard of this, but it does sound like something Derek Tent would be doing. Let me tell you right now, the fact that I don't even. First off, if you've watched any of my videos, there's a lot of software that probably would help me. I'm just saying. Like, I'm apparently the dumbest software engineer you've ever seen. Then I'm just saying, because there's a lot of software that can help me. I need software and hardware. I mean, just like computer stuff, but I mean, I ain't a genius, but I got it working. It's working. It's working. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad it's Friday, but I'm gonna have to work all weekend. I know it. Holy mackerel. But yeah, no, no, I'm definitely not. I mean, yes. Yes. I am a software engineer. In fact, I have made things in the likes of um, Google, where it's International Women's Day. I typed Google with that triangle on their website. Frau, woman, femme, measure, meaner. I'm gonna stop before I start offending people. I'm gonna stop there. You can go to the Google website and see what I did. That's right. I'm the software engineer. Hey, like them apples. Software engineer. That's almost a compliment. Somebody really thinks I'm doing better than I am. Gosh, one thing I hate these days? I hate emails. I'm so tired of emails. There are just so many emails all the time, and nobody is patient. I'm actually sending a work email right now. Can you hear me typing? The funny thing is I never took a class in how to type without looking at keyboard. Software engineer. I love it. Anybody got any big plans this weekend? Anybody doing anything special? I'm trying to think what we're doing this weekend. I'm not doing anything but working. I don't know what the wife and the kids are doing. They just go off. They go off and do their thing while I sit here and slave away. Slave away over software, engineering software. I love that. At some point, it's all gonna take over the world and leave us with nothing to do. What is single white men back of has not told me yet? What is SWMBO? Single white masters of business operations. What is it? Now I really feel stupid. She who must be obeyed. I will not forget that. Nope. In fact, I'm probably going to use that now. Go ahead and start punching that one in. That is an affirmative, sir. That is an affirmative. But yes, I am tired of emails. Like, nobody talks on the phone anymore. It's either texting, or it's emails. Nobody talks anymore, and I get sick of that. Maybe that's why people like doing the live streams, and maybe that's why people also like doing the chats and all that other stuff. Maybe that's why we're on here, is because maybe we're all just because you can't think in history when people have really done something like what we do on YouTube for a community. Maybe that's why. Maybe we all crave that interaction, that social interaction, and this gives us a little bit more of an enhanced interaction. It's kind of the pen pal carrier pigeon version of it, I think. Pace, we'll see you later, man. Be good, Jim. I'm trying to use your name. I promise. I promise I'm trying to use it. I appreciate you. Keep spreading the word, man. At some point, this will be a cult. Cheers to you too, brother. As little as possible. Dixie, so Dixie, are you smoke? Did you say you were smoking anything tonight or already? Already is. Phil, I've been telling everybody at some point I want to get to a giveaway section. I don't do a lot of those. That's kind of what this is my version of giveaways. But I think I want to do something for a 500, and I definitely want to do something for 1,000. It's probably going to involve Penzance, is what I'm thinking. I don't know though. Penzance, maybe some other tins. It's hard. It's hard because, man, when you get to the mode of giving, you gotta rein it in a little bit. Otherwise, you're like Mel Harris, and that guy. I love him. I appreciate it, Phil. I do. Thanks to you and everybody else, I appreciate it. But I mean, you gotta rein in. It's great to be giving, but you gotta. I mean, everybody's gotta stay within their lane of their finances and everything else. And I love Mel Harris, Garbage Man Piper. Sweet chicken, baby. Sweet. How does he do it? Let's see if I can do a Mel Harris impersonation. Garbage Man Piper saying, "Sweet chicken, baby." Was that close? Anybody tell me if that was close? He's so cool. He's such a good guy. And it's one of those things. I mean, I honestly think Mel's got a heart of gold, and he would absolutely give way beyond his means. I think he would. And I think there's ways. I think this is an outside of the box way of trying to do your giveaways. This is an outside of the box giveaway situation. Trying to direct people to some rare tobaccos, because they're not easy to find. I don't care who thinks it is. They're not easy to find. It's just not. It's like any other thing that people really enjoy. People will covet that information. They won't share it and let it out. So for me, this is kind of my, I can't really afford to, my hobby and everybody else's. This is my way of getting these out and everybody having some. The only thing I got today and or yesterday was I got some Penzance. That was it. I didn't buy anything else. Royal Yacht. That's right. You did say Royal Yacht. But that's the only thing that I got today. Because I have enough. I've got plenty. I don't need any more. So I would like everybody else to get some and do like Earl of Pipe and do a review, and then him and I get to talk about what we thought about it. I mean, that's fun. That's what I like to do. I like to try the same kind of stuff. I like knowing when people, it's the same thing about doing yabos or doing a gauze. When you see the yabo or you see the excitement of the person when they do the yabo, it's being able to give somebody something and them getting genuinely excited about it. I mean, that's people have a good side and a bad side. Innately, people are givers and helpers. I firmly believe it. But people are also about self-preservation and selfishness. And so those polar opposites war with each other all the time. If you think self-preservation and selfishness does not communicate well with giving and supporting and helping. I mean, they're polar opposites. But the reality is that people, if you saw a kid And I think people have become more selective about this through the years because, unfortunately, no good deed goes unpunished these days. But if you saw a kid that was hurt laying in the street, how many people, if 20 people walked by, how many do you think would go to the aid of that child? I mean, I think 100%. And those that didn't immediately go, I think would go after a few seconds because they're probably looking to see if somebody else is going, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but they might do that. Dixie, be good, go enjoy, get you some yacht. But I mean, I think people, but at the same time, people will be selfish about what they think does not affect people. They're like, so what if I know how to get esotericas and I can get as many as I want? So what if I know how to do that? It's not a necessity. We'll make up excuses to be selfish about stuff. And that's that whole self-preservation thing. And, I honestly think that, if you can push past that and be giving, the more you give, the more you get in return. I mean, I think that's a universal truth. Obviously, don't give beyond your means and put yourself in jeopardy. But I mean, dang, if people were just more generous about stuff, and that's why the YTPC is fun to be a part of because everybody's so generous and we love that interaction. I know, Toby. I tried yesterday. I tried to put the stream up as fast as I could. It was tough. Alexander, be good, man. I appreciate you. I'll keep putting them up there. I've been sick. I was trying to do some reviews, or I was planning some reviews, but couldn't do it because I got sick this week. So I'll have a couple of them coming up in the next couple weeks. So, but everybody, be good. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I think if anything that people can take out of the YTPC group would be the generosity. Like me trying to figure this out was because of how generous everybody was in the YTPC and me wanting to contribute. Toby. What? Great. What did you get? What all did you get? But yeah, I mean, that's awesome. That makes me feel good that, Toby, you're getting some. That's what it's about. I think you get a lot more out of sharing. I really, really do. It's a good one. I mean, if you got 10 tens, you're Toby, you're racking up, man. That's unbelievable. In fact, that's amazing. So Pembroke and Dunbars are still there. Kind of a surprise, but you know what? That's still not bad. I'm surprised. I'm still surprised the Dunbar tin and bag is still there. I mean, it's a bit pricier, but so far, I haven't perfected the method of getting this out to everybody. Hey, Adam, I agree. What was Anso to Bed and Margate? That's what you got? Yeah, Anso to Bed and Margate's sold out over here. Nice. That's a good haul. Wharf, I'm with you there. Oh, is it Glee? On CDM? On CDM, is it still up? Maybe I'm not looking at the right thing. Yeah, because it's not showing up on me. The only thing showing add to cart for me is Pembroke, Dunbar bag, and Dunbar tin. Heck, it's still worth getting on there. Nice. Heck yeah. Wonder why mine's not showing. Weird. But this is my giving back to the community. Like I said, I guarantee you I got more people tins of tobacco than I could have ever bought and given away otherwise. Just probably in the past 24, 48 hours. Easily. Way more tins. Oh, cool. Dang, Toby. Toby, I think Toby. I don't know what kind of bankroll you got over there, but you might want to slow that roll a little. My wife would kill me. My wife would murder me right now if I was rolling with that much tobacco, or if I made a purchase that big. I mean, she's bought some too. It's her fault too. But well, get you some Dunbar. If you like vapors, this is a good vapor. I'm gonna do a review of it when my vapor month comes up, because I mean they're all good. Um, I've got a couple of the aromatics that I'm looking to get. I have not pulled the trigger on them yet. I'm debating on in the next couple of days if I'm going to pull the trigger, because I think May is my aromatics and Black Cavendish month. So Scott from Aristocob, he's expecting for me to bust out some good aromatics, and I've got some, but if I could throw an Esoterica aromatic in there, why not? Make a good one. Make a good one. So, plus the love Scott. Scott from Aristocob is great. So is Seth. Um, they had a really good video the other day, where Seth was kind of going through the questions of reintroducing himself, and he had some real. If go to Markwood Men's Breakfast Club and watch that latest video, it was really good. It was super good, and it's funny just kind of hearing what he likes to do and what he likes to watch, like primitive technology channels. So I don't know. I'm excited. Let's see. Ooh, accepted invitation. That's good. That's good. Man, this has got to be the absolute longest live stream I've ever had, which I never thought I'd have so much fun with just 11 people in here. I've been having plenty of fun. I mean, I look a mess. Phil, were you here when I put the tie on for Briar Blues' entrance? I did not have the red carpet to roll out, but at least I got the back screen down, and you're not having to see the filth behind me like I did on the Penzance video. I mean, that was a wreck. But no, I like it. I appreciate all y'all stopping in and hanging out. You were on this morning? Awesome. You know what? You're sneaky, Phil. You're sneaky. You can say hey once in a while. Phil, did you get any tobaccos? I mean, obviously, you don't necessarily need it because you're Phil. But were you able to get any tobaccos? I had a hard time not pulling the trigger on a lot of them, but I was really excited to see so many people getting them. That was awesome. I mean, and this probably won't last long, but you know what? I'm gonna ride it for as long as possible because it's fun. There's few things more exciting than seeing how excited everybody gets when they finally get themselves some esotericas. It's cool. See? Yeah, I mean that's the thing, I mean that's another part of it. Like that's another part of that passing it forward. Like even though you bought some, they're going somewhere and they end up being part of the community or part of other things. I mean that's the whole point. They're not the point for me is they're not going up on eBay and they're not going up on Etsy right off the bat or wherever else these people resell them. That's the point for me. And I'm good if they resell. I mean that's fine. But I just want, a few dozen lighters. I need to get some more lighters. That's my part where I've been hesitant. I've been looking at Peterson lighters, some of the old I am Coronas. I really like the Petersons or the other Japanese lighter because it looks like you get a lot more butane in those. I don't know though. Codger, be good. Have a great weekend. But I really don't know about the lighter. Because to me, I mean, my Bic works fine. My Zippos work fine. My Nimrod is a jerk. A Nimrod is a wang rod. That's a fact. I think all the Nimrods are wang rods. They're not the easiest lighter to use. It's really not. But you know, it is what it is. So what other things do y'all have cooking up over there? I love the Nimrod. I do love the Nimrod. It's a love hate relationship. Nice, Toby. There you go. God, Toby, better slow your roll over there, man. You complete 12. Oh my gosh. Whew. I do think there's a boatload of like I like the Briar Blues mystery blends is a real fun. I feel like this and the Briar Blues um, blind taste test challenge. It's kind of in the same vein. It's very much like gauze we get thing, but at the same time, we're also we're having fun with it. Been waiting patiently. I mean, it's get them while they're there. There are going to be some more drops coming. You know, Phil, go ahead and tell everybody on the website. More drops are coming. I know it. They're right around the bend. Yeah, I mean, those mystery blends are just. I mean, they're a super fun way of not just doing like random gauze or anything. I mean, it's like you're able to share these like these different blends and really allow the other people in the end to either refine their palate or to test their palate or both, and it's just a cool way of doing it. I mean, I love it. I think the mystery blend one is great. I feel like I think everybody's so giving that everybody has jumped on board with the GAW thing. That there's just so many VR, so many GAWs going for a successful life. Here's if you want to be a successful person, you've only got to do a few things. You got to graduate high school, don't have kids out of wedlock, and work at a job. Those three things, and you'll be successful in life. Oh, Twitter. That's a good idea. I've thought about Twitter. I don't know how Twitter works. This is the only social media I have, so I don't know how the Twitter thing works. Um, yeah, I mean, and keep and putting up videos too, because I mean that's part of the thing. We want to see those things. Define success, not failing. That is my definition of success. Not failing. If you don't want to fail, finish high school, don't have kids out of wedlock, and get a full time job. No, I don't. This is the only thing. This is the only social media I have. This is it. I'm not the super social person. Well, okay, all right. I agree with you there. Now, the failing. All right, here's. All right, how's this? What is failing? Not getting up when you fall. That's failing. Boom, boom. That's right. Yes, I have a beard, but I trimmed it. Yes, yes. I trimmed it down. I trimmed it. But yeah, to me, failing is not getting back up. If you go down and that's it for you, you have failed. You're done. But it's not getting knocked down is the failing part. It's the not getting back up is the failure. That's right. That's right. And in fact, when you get back up from a failure, that already is the first success. If you're getting back up, that's what. So I have a I do all kinds of analogies and stuff for my daughter all the time because she's in high school and she's about to start college courses in high school, and so she's She got a test grade. She's in all honors. She's and it's got nothing to do with her brains. She's smart, but it's got nothing to do with her brains. It has everything to do with her work ethic. She works hard, and she's doing a lot better by getting organized and everything else. She's only 15, so she's only a freshman, but she's going to start college this summer. And I tell her all the time, stay on the path. Here's the plan. Stick to the plan. Whenever you fall down or struggle, bust out some resolve and stick to the plan, because the plan will carry you through if you stick to it. If you don't stick to it, you're letting whatever happen get you down. My ice cream beer. I could do the Peter Griffin from Family Guy thing. I could have like a nest in here and a bird pop out. But that's what I tell my daughter all the time. Stick to the plan. Stay on the path, stick to the plan, keep moving forward. Don't stop. Because even if you're going forward and you're crying and you're broken and everything's a problem, at some point you're going to get through the storm. You're going to weather it and get through the storm. And nothing lasts forever, and failure also does not last forever. So, and just keep pushing. And at some point you're going to get the result you want. But if you stop, you'll never get it. That's right. Another good one there? It's coding in the stock market. Well, football's great too. Who said plans are worthless, but planning is everything? Somebody famous said that. Somebody also said too, something that I go by. Well, a few people have said it, but it originated with one of our presidents. But people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. That's a big one for me. A planner, yeah. But yeah, I agree. Plans are useless because they rarely. You can plan all day, but everything you plan to do is rarely going to work out how you've planned. But the whole process of planning gets you a direction. Having a plan at least allows you to make changes and keep going. Not having a plan, you're just going to throw up your hands and be like, well, it didn't work. The drop is still on cdmcigars.com. cdmcigars.com. All you gotta do is type in Esoterica in the search bar. There's still some Dunbar and Pembroke, from what I can see. Yep, Dunbar and Pembroke are the only things left. It was a pretty good day, though. It was a pretty good day, pretty good haul. I gotta think, we probably busted out a ridiculous amount of 10s today. Stock market's tough. That's tough. I mean, it can be done. People do it all the time. But it's another one of those things that people do it, but if they shared all that information, boom, got it. TC, you got it. But yeah, that's the thing is like, just always get up. Get up and keep going. Don't stop. I don't care what it is. Just don't stop doing it. Bust it out. Get knocked down, get right back up. In fact, because I like American football, and one of my favorite players of all time is Herschel Walker, and for the Georgia Bulldogs. And the reason I like him so much is because he would, every time he got tackled, he would jump up immediately and hustle back to the line. I loved it. Phil, be good. Appreciate you. Have a great weekend. But Herschel Walker would, as soon as he got tackled, he would jump straight up, hustle back to the line, and he'd be ready for the next snap before anybody even knows what's going on. And to me, that's a huge that's a huge part of, the analogy of, if you get knocked down, get back up. And I can appreciate that. There ain't no way those guys are knocking me down that big and me getting back up. I'll tell you right now, I'm done. I'm out for the count. Somebody that big hitting me? No. Lights out. I think that's about it. All right, everybody, we've hit 115 minutes. So I think I'm gonna close it down, go get me something to drink, and actually do some work because I need to do it. It is what it is. So, but thanks for everybody coming by. Love all your channels. Hope everybody was able to get some esotericas. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Absolutely. Take care of everybody. It was so good to see y'all. Yep, because there's a high likelihood there'll be a drop tomorrow or even Sunday. Now, I promised Padre Piper. I didn't promise him, but I let him know. I'm going to try not to sit there and order Penzance at church again. I'm really going to try. We'll see. I'll still ask for forgiveness. It's fine. All right, everybody. Y'all have a great time. Martin over here at Over a Pipe. Signing off. Get you some Esotericas. Go get you some Royal Yacht. Get you whatever. Whatever's good. Get you some good stuff. Stick it in your pipe.